Maja Mozdzer. I'm the director of this show, as well as playing, as you can see, the man himself, Phoenix Wright. I know we have people coming in with all different amounts of background information on this show and an Ace Attorney in general, from friends being roped in to come here to some of the original writers of the show itself, which is crazy and that means so much to me. Thank you for being here. For just a general background, Turnabout Musical started as a pen project over 17 years ago and has been through many different iterations. The version that you will be seeing here today, Turnabout slightly abridged Ace Attorney Musical, or to Sam, as we like to call it because that's a horrifically long name, is, as the name suggests, a slightly abridged version of Turnabout and Ace Attorney Musical, which has, to this point, only been put forward as an animated audio drama, and it's amazing, and it's very cool. So if you're interested in any other of the Turnabout musical productions, they are on the back of your playbill. The QR codes should work. I did test them. I found this show about 2 years ago and have been obsessed ever since, if you cannot tell, and I am beyond ecstatic to be bringing this show to you all. We've had a bit less than 2 months to put the show together, but I hope you all enjoy. The show will hopefully run at about 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we'll have about a 10-minute intermission. The show is a murder mystery, so there is death and a brief mention of suicide, but nothing more than in passing. Couple quick notes. Our actor for the role of Larry Butz dropped out on Wednesday night, so my amazing co-director, Elyse, is taking up the role with 47 hours of notice and is doing phenomenally. Also, as we've had less than 2 months to put this show together, the actors have been given the option to carry their scripts in them so that we can keep this show moving smoothly without any pauses, so that we can keep moving at the correct time limit. I think that's about it. Without further ado, make sure your cell phones are silenced and get ready to enjoy the show. It's also being live streamed, so to all the people out there, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it's working right now. Get ready to enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
These arrests continue to rise. The jury has been removed from the courtroom.
Trials last no more than 2 days, and the burden of proof has been placed on the defense.
Defendants rarely go free, and for many prosecutors, all that matters is maintaining their own perfect guilty record.
But there are still some attorneys out there who continue to fight an uphill battle for their clients. Some who, above all else, fight for justice.
And starting today, I am one of them. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. time is it? Anyway, oh my god, 9:20? Oh boy. Come on, Phoenix, pull yourself together. You can still make it. Hang on, Chief. I'm coming. 40 minutes till the trial starts. I'm half an hour away. I've got the shakes, my body aches, my hair's in disarray. But I stayed up all night reading files so I know what I'm gonna say. I'm secure and I'm sure I'll endure on this August day. Okay. Today's the day I'll need to prove I'm the best. And the world is watching my inaugural test. But am I truly prepared? If pressed, I'd confess I'm a bit stressed and scared. Can I bring justice to light? Can I fight? I'll try, and if I don't cry, then I'll do all right. I can hope and dream and pray that I'll win on this August day. Oh, excuse me.
See that man running like he's in some race?
I'm sorry.
Hair jerk, he almost ran through
Watch
me.
it!
I think he's part of that big murder case.
Sir looks guilty to me.
Today's the day my paycheck comes in the mail.
You won't need to borrow bus fare from the guys in jail.
That's right.
Those with our authority must maintain the peace in our society.
Maggie, you see, there's been something on my mind.
Oh, what?
Oh, well, you look nice.
Hey, how nice.
Our needs our best. Our finest have no time to rest. Another day, another chase. Ensure another winning case. Mr. Payne.
Yes?
A word, please. I'd like to be quite clear.
Yes?
Career is on the line in court today.
My career? Don't worry, sir. I'm sure that I can get that guilty verdict.
No more failures. When you prosecute, you must learn to be perfect.
Phoenix Wright, you're late.
Sorry, Chief.
Sorry doesn't cut it in a murder trial. Mr. Butz is counting on you. Are you going to be okay, Wright?
I have to be, for Larry's sake. You know, ever since we've been kids, he's been, well, unlucky. As the saying went, when something smells
Guilty!
it's usually the Butz.
I'm guilty! I'm guilty! You're here! Put me on death row! Life's not worth living without my Cindy! The Cleopatra to my Mark Antony, the Juliet to my Romeo, the Batman to my Anakin!
Larry, didn't they all die?
Hey!
Mr. Butz, my name is Mia Fey. I'll be helping Phoenix defend you as his co-counsel. We should clear up a few things before court starts. What were you doing the day of the murder?
Well, I went over to Cindy's place, but, she wasn't there, so I left.
Was she expecting you?
Well...
You were dumped. Again.
Hey! She didn't dump me. She was just taking a break from me. Forever.
Things could get ugly in there. Your client clearly has a motive for murder, and I hear the prosecution as a key witness. But as long as you believe in your client, you'll be okay. Ready, Wright?
Yes, Mia, I mean, Chief.
Well, then, buckle up, Buttercup, because this courtroom war is about to begin. Stand tall and face all your fears, one by one. Don't get too rattled, your battle has just begun.
So will this phoenix take flight off the ground? Soar with glory, my story will be renowned. Now let's get this trial underway. My courtroom from here, I will persevere. Justice. I'm here on this clear August day.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz.
The defense is ready, sir. Your Honor, allow us to summarize our defense against these baseless charges. Our defendant, Mia Fey, Mr. Larry Butz, was simply in the wrong place at the right time.
Focus, Wright.
Your Honor, the prosecution is more than ready to prove that this nervous rookie is defending a murderer. I give to the court record this statuette of the thinker. It was found wiped clean of all fingerprints next to the victim's brutalized corpse. Miss Cindy Stone was murdered in the darkness of a neighborhood blackout. But our guilty defendant over here left one mistake. He left a witness. Please state your name and occupation for the court, please.
This is it, Wright.
But Chief, what can I do against eyewitness testimony?
If your client's innocent, this testimony's fiction. Examine your court record for the contradiction. It's time for you to take control. This story's clearly phony. Send something to poke a hole in the testimony.
I see.
The witness is clearly lying to throw you off your case. So find a contradiction to rub in his smug face. And after you have made your careful selection, present some evidence as your aid and yell, objection!
I was selling magazines door to door when I saw that man suspiciously exiting the apartments. He left the door wide open, so I peeked inside and I saw a woman lying on the floor, dead. Such a terrifying sight. The apartment's name wasn't working, and I don't have a cell phone, so I had to go find a payphone and call the cops.
He didn't go inside, but that's gotta be the fastest contradiction I ever heard.
So you've got to point it out. If that man tries to deceive, demand the court's attention. To make them believe, you must create some tension. How dare the witness tell a lie when there are lives at stake? Look him in the eye and bang your desk and press him till he breaks.
Hold it. Mr. Sott, you said that our apartment's phone wasn't working, but you also didn't go inside. How could you have known that?
The phone was on the shelf next to the doorway. I didn't go in any further than the doorway.
Get in closer. Don't let him slither between your fingers. We've witnessed trials throughout these years inside this hallowed hall. Truth always prevails according to the law.
But if guilt or innocence, the only thing that we know is the way they bang and point and shout. Make for a darn good show. So like I was saying, I found the victim dead at 11:24 a.m.
11:24? That's awfully specific.
Yes, well, I remember hearing the time.
But you heard the time. How could you hear the time?
I must have heard it from the radio, television show announcing the time.
But a TV show?
At last, this case finally begins to unwind. You know what to do, right?
Let's do it, Chief. When the witness
This
is clearly lying
to throw me off my case, I'll find a contradiction to rob in his smug face. And after I have made my careful selection,
I'll present
some evidence as my aid and yell, yell, yell.
Objection! Mr. Sott, it is not possible that you heard a TV show the day of the murder. As Mr. Payne has already established, there was a blackout in the apartment complex during that time.
Yes, you're right. I must have heard it from the murder weapon. That clock.
But the murder weapon was a statue, not a clock.
And again, you are wrong, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon is indeed a clock that says the time allowed. I didn't include it in my description because I thought it an unnecessary detail.
What?
Keep it together, right?
I'm sorry, Chief. I
wasted all your effort. I can't save Larry. I can't make a difference.
Phoenix,
what was I thinking?
Of course you can make a difference. Why do you think I chose you as my junior counsel?
20.
I saw something in you.
Chief.
Friends need you now, Phoenix. It's time for a turnabout. Think differently. Sure, we now know it's a clock. Never give up, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, have you prepared a closing statement?
I have, Your Honor. The defense is prepared to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the witness was the true murderer of Miss Cindy Stone.
Ridiculous.
Mr. Sott, you said that you heard the murder weapon save the time, but how was it activated?
That is...
The only way that you could have known this statue was a clock is if you held it in your hand.
I think the time is 10. 20.
You heard this clock, didn't you, witness? When you hit Miss Stone over the head with it. That's why you are so sure that the murder occurred at 11:24. The voice that spoke when you killed her was burned into your memory.
That is, how do you?
Mr. Sott, you did see Mr. Larry Butz yesterday when he knocked on Miss Stone's door, because you had already broken in to do some freelance burglary. Am I correct?
Fine. I admit it. She was there when I was there, and she just wouldn't stop screaming, so I...
You hit Miss Stone with a thinker!
Objection! This
Order.
is badgering
Bailiff, detain
my
the witness for
witness.
questioning.
Okay.
It seems Mr. Sott will soon face a trial of his own. As for this trial, I find the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. Court is adjourned.
Thank you. Here, a token of appreciation.
But isn't this the murder weapon?
Nah, I made two of them. His and hers, you know?
Well, then I'm pleased to accept. Thank you.
And Nick, thanks a lot, man. Only a BFF would do this, no bono. Live long and prosper, my dude.
That's pro bono!
Freedom!
When something smells right.
I mean, that's Larry for you. But I vote in this favor of Consumer Kids. Him and one other friend.
Right. Would you like to join me for dinner tonight? I'll invite my sister Maya, too. It could be your victory celebration.
Sure. Thanks, Chief. That would be awesome.
No matter the odds against us, I'll be there to help you fight. So force a grin and don't give in. One day we'll make it right. See you tonight.
I did it. I actually did it. I won it. I still can't believe it. In this world, it's tough to excel. But if I have faith, I'll achieve it. If I just trust my clientele, challenge everything contradictory, I realize what knowledge is worth. I know now the sweet taste of victory. I know this trial is my rebirth. Here I am, the courtroom trial behind me. Here I stand, ready to face a new day. And with each passing hour, I'm alive, I'm empowered, I feel that nothing can stand in my way. Here I go, ready to tackle the next case. And who knows if this is all just a dream. But if so, let me sleep, or I'll start counting sheep to prevent a rude awakening. Here I am. When my darkest fears came true, I thought my career was through, and this wasn't meant to be. But Chief helped me to rebound, and I turned the case around. I owe her this victory. Mia Fey's the one who helped me through this battle. This victory is shared between us, it's true. And as long as she's there, she'll assuage my despair and help me through. Me and Chief, a team about to turn over a new leaf, and we will gladly stand tall. And with her by my side, standing firm as my guide, I feel bright and I know I won't fall. Now maybe I'm a lawyer after all. Here I am, Chief. You ready to go? Chief?
She's dying! Help her!
What happened?
Whoa, everybody freeze!
Who are you?
You're both suspects of murder. Homicide detective Dick Gumshoe. See, we're investigating a little tip we got from the hotel across the street. Well, what's this?
What's going on?
Maya. This name means something to either of you?
It's my name, sir.
Oh! A message in blood, written with the victim's blood, of the murderer. Case closed, Belle. You and I've got a date downtown.
Where am I? Please wake me up from this nightmare. Here I lie, no one to answer my call. I'm asleep, it's not true. Chief, I'm lost without you. How can you call this justice? For
Okay, Maya. Deep breaths. You've been alone in places like this before. Just imagine you're back home at the channeling chamber. Head up, back straight. Remember the smell of sage. I feel my chest tightening, my body going numb, and this awful rising feeling I'll never leave this cage. And then you were there to dry my tears. You taught me always to do what's right. So I know if you were here, you'd want me to stand tall and fight. So I will not hide from this pain inside, though my mind is screaming, run away. I will force a grin, I will not give in. I am all right, I'm okay. With level head and back up straight, you stare unflinching at your fate. Ignore the heartache somehow. Train your mind, devote your days, uphold the power of the face. But where are they all now? Mom disappeared before I turned 3. You and me, we got by just fine. Now you've left me too with just a legacy. I didn't want to be mine, and I cannot be what they want from me with just a shadow of your skill. You were brave and kind, but you've left behind shoes that I could never hope to fill. With level head and back up straight, you stare unflinching at your fate. You I needed you too. I'm still here, despite it all. I'm alive, and you are dead, even though the world would be better off if it had been me instead. I'm sorry, sis, but I'm not sure if I can go on anymore. I am not okay. You stood up and paid the cost. I guess the truth and justice lost. So much for fighting like a fay. You have a visitor.
You're Maya. We met in Mia's office briefly.
Yeah, you're her partner, Phoenix, right?
That's right, Phoenix. Right. Mia said you were in town to see her?
Yeah, I live up in the mountains, but Sis called me last week and asked me to come visit. She talks a lot about you, you know. She also said something about some really important case evidence that I guess I had to see.
Evidence? She never told me anything about that. Where was it?
I don't know. By the time I got there, she was already...
I see. I'm sorry. If you don't mind me asking, what is that?
It's a magatama used for spirit channeling. This outfit's not just a fashion statement, you know.
Spirit channeling? Like experimenting with like ghosts possessing you and all that stuff?
Yeah, in training.
Was Mia into that kind of thing too?
All the Fey women are supposed to have a deep connection to the spirit world. Even Mia. Our mother was the head of our village, the master of our technique.
Wow, I never knew that. Does that mean you could channel Mia right now? I'm sorry, that was insensitive.
No, it's okay. I mean, I want to channel my sister, but I'm nowhere near being able to channel spirits on command like that. I don't know if I ever will be. Mia told me if I'm ever in trouble, the only ace attorney I could trust was her old senior partner, Marvin Grossberg, but he just feud to defend me.
But let me defend you. I mean, I'm no ace attorney, but I can't let you face this alone, and I can't just sit here and watch while the one who did this to Mia is still out there. There's still so much we can do. I know you don't quite trust me yet, and I know this may sound trite, but
please represent me.
I promise
I'll
make it right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please ensure a new copy of this file is delivered to the department.
But wait a minute. Mia Fey just signed this paperwork assigning me as her defense attorney. I have a right to know what you're asking. My client.
Phoenix Wright. Well, well. A defense attorney.
Miles Edgeworth, the demon prosecutor.
Well met.
I wish I could say the same. Look, that receipt with Maya's name written on it. You think that was some kind of message from Mia, right?
Obviously. It's rather damning evidence, don't you think?
But the autopsy report said that Mia died immediately from blunt force trauma to the head. She couldn't have written anything.
Well, you see, that autopsy report is outdated.
What?
There was another autopsy conducted at my request this morning. The victim died from blunt force trauma almost immediately. She could have written that message, and so she did. That's a perfect case. I've never lost a trial, and I don't intend to start now.
That sounds like something the demon prosecutor would say.
Perhaps. But back to business. Detective? If you're intent on defending the girl, you should at least know that our investigation uncovered a wiretap planted in the Fey & Co. law offices. There will also be a witness testifying at tomorrow's trial.
Wait, a wiretap and a witness?
At least act professional, right? The witness's name is Mr. Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. He was staying across the road at the Gatewater Hotel. I'm sure you'll want to interview him. He saw the murder through the window.
It wasn't Maya who did this, Edgeworth. I'll prove it.
Try all you like, Wright. No matter how hard you fight, you can't change the past.
Oh my, what a splendiferous painting you've donated to my collection.
Yes, sir. Donation. Quite the priceless painting, dare I say.
This should about cover this week's insurement for you.
What? This week? But, sir,
Oh, but then again, there's only 6 months until DL6-ness. Oh, what a shame it would make. A 15-year-old adversarial piece telling the whole world about your role in that sad affair.
No! That is... I'll see you next week, sir.
Such obedience. I'm so glad we had this chat. Get out. Miss Hart, please validate Mr. Grodyberg's parking for me.
Yes, sir, Mr. White.
What? Lotta? You're working for Mr. White?
Nothing gets past you as attorneys, does it? Guess you should have paid me better. Anyway, this job's a better up-and-coming gig for the up-and-coming journalists like myself.
He's even taking my staff.
Marvin Grossberg.
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat.
Mia Fey trusted you with her sister, and yet you refused to defend her. This is why, isn't it? You're being blackmailed.
You're Mia Fey's junior partner, aren't you? You shouldn't be here. If Mr. White found out...
But I made a promise to defend Maya and find Mia's killer. Why don't you help me?
Oh, I had your dedication once, long ago, and I cannot fight him now. I've made too many mistakes, so many bittersweet memories, like the scent of fresh lemons. Yes, well, perhaps there is a way you might stand a chance. I've heard rumors around this office of a dossier of evidence, a list of all the people White has blackmailed, even driven to suicide. Do you have it?
No, why would I?
Because it's the last case Mia Fey worked on before she died. Look here. Mia had been building that dossier against White for years. If it were made public now, his whole operation would come crashing down. She must have hidden it really well. If you could find it first, then maybe you might stand a chance.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, I've been expectorating you.
Godspeed.
What are we exactly looking at here?
This is the soup du jour. The very article that put Blue Corp on the map.
The what?
Oh, pardon moi. Is my giantesque vocabulary confuddling you?
No. Is there something that you wanted? I mean, I have questions for you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
No, I'm the one
okay.
asking the questions here.
Okay. So, what are we doing here? Is this evidence here? What this? I have.
Oh. Yeah. You're right. Good job. Are you? Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way. Like, you'd be here. You're an almond delight, even.
Let me guess. You're new.
How'd you know? Anyway, you'd be here.
Let me help you understand something, kid. Red, white makes the rules. Red, white rolls the dice. Red, white has the personage that makes everyone look twice. Ha, ha. Red, white draws the lines. Red, white deals the cards. People stop me everywhere to be trust me their regards. Hello, but Red's a decent man with old-fashioned ideals. Red will answer one question, because that's just how nice he feels.
Okay, Mr. White, tell me, what does Blue Corp do exactly?
Blue Corp, my labor of love, my pride and prejudice. Blue Corp takes information, you buy and sell it too. You may not know, but Blue Corp is named for the color blue. Thought it up myself. Red, white gets the best. Red, white follows through. Ask not what you can do for red, but what red can do for you. And what can red, white do for you, Monsignor? I'll count that last question as practice. Now, here's your only chance. Make it worthwhile.
All right, there was one last thing that I wanted to know. Something that I think only you can answer. Did you kill Mia Fey?
What a magnificentious claim there, mister. Wrong? Was it?
I'm here to change the world. Do you see this? This is the dossier of Mia Fey made on all of Blue Corp's illicit activities. If you don't turn yourself over right now, I'm handing this over to the police.
Gasp! Oh no! You've beaten me at my own game! Oh, how ironic, Cal. But before I'm carted away, just one more thing. Kid, I own the police. I am the law. And you're nothing. A measly pipsqueak and a world of giants. It's funny. That's all Mia Fey was, too. And ask him why I have his painting. I'll tell you why. He's weak. Only the strong survive, kid. And red, white's the alpha male. You're caught in the lion's den, boy. And you've brought my holy grail. Now let's see what Miss Mia left for us. Where is it?
Where's what?
The dossier, man! Where is it?
I won't tell you. It's safe, at least. Safe from you.
Miss Hart,
Yes, sir, Mr. White.
please call Miss Lana Skye for me.
Yes, sir, Mr. White.
White, what do you want? This isn't a good time.
Miss Skye, I've decided I wanted to amend my testimony for tomorrow's trial. Seems I was mistaken about who the real criminal was.
What? But Mr. Wright has already prepared a watertight...
Quietude! I said I changed my mind now, didn't I? And I don't believe you're in any position to question me. And by the way, I want that dossier. Get it from him.
No. Why?
Because I can, Mr. Lawyer. I control the city. All the way to the top. You're nothing. A measly speck in the world of giants. It's funny. It's all Mia Fey was too.
Whoa! What's happening here?
Detective. Here's the criminal who broke into my office. He's the fiend you're looking for.
Detective, please!
Sorry, pal. Chief Prosecutor's orders.
If you want something done right.
Red, white rolls the dice. Red, white has the power, so take red, white's advice.
Take my advice.
Red, white is always ahead. Ask not what red can do for you,
but what you can do.
What's going on?
We're preparing for your release.
So Mr. Wright proved I'm innocent.
Sort of? Well, since you've been arrested, you're no longer a suspect.
What? But he couldn't, he didn't. I have to do something. He's in there because of me.
Right. Now is not the time to be difficult. If you plead guilty, if you hand that dossier over to the department, if you tell us anything of what you know, the prosecution is willing to consider a more lenient punishment for your crimes.
So the rumors were true. The backroom deals of the demon prosecutor.
Right.
I'm innocent, Edgeworth, and you know it. Now you're trying to get me to confess to something that I didn't do? You really changed.
Right. If you're telling the truth, if you really don't know anything, if you plead guilty, I can still try to get you a more lenient punishment. I haven't shown you what I can do as the demon prosecutor. Just consider it, right?
Chief, what have I done? You weren't here, and without you, I don't even know what I'm fighting for anymore.
Sis, I can't, there's no way I can help. Sis?
No, I know what you say. Maybe you're still teaching me.
There are times when you'll feel lonely and defeated, and throughout these trials you'll only be mistreated. And they shake us to the core, but throughout this courtroom war, I remember the ideals I'm fighting for truth. I fight for justice. I fight for everyone to have a fair chance. And when faced with tribulation, I think of my own inspiration. Taught me to always hold my stance. Fight for men, I fight for women, I fight for anyone who aims to do what's right. So I chose this occupation, a dedication to salvation. For society I fight. Some opponents are dishonest, they'll do anything to win, and that's where the true challenges begin. Believe in your clients and truth will be explored, and don't forget just what you're fighting for. All I fight with honor, so stand wholeheartedly and keep your goals in sight. And in times of desperation, defend with raw determination. Standing tall behind our station will unite, seeking justice for all. We fight.
That's right. I can't give up.
I can't run away. I know better.
This isn't what she would want.
I'm lonely and defeated.
I won't allow our name to be mistreated.
As long as I survive, I'll keep your ideals alive.
The justice you deserve won't be denied.
Things will not end this way. This fight
what you were fighting for.
What have I done?
I saved Maya, I let her go free.
Mia's spirit will live on in me.
I can save the day.
I'm alright, I'm
And
okay
your
with
memory
you
as
as
my
my light.
It's my turn now to make it
Get up, back straight, cause you're staring down my
Make
face. Stand
it
my ground, won't back down, I won't crack
right.
under the
I'll
weight. I can
take
keep a level head, but I trust my heart instead. Past is gone,
And
and
there's
there's
no
no
way
way
that
that things will ever be
the
the
same.
same. Force
I will not give in.
I know come what may.
I will find a way.
I will fight like a
on this August day.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Sorry, it could be, 1 second, my co-counsel? Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm late.
There you are. No, it's,
Yes, I'm his
it's fine.
co-counsel.
Yup, we're okay. Great, thank you. Yeah, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you electing to defend yourself?
I am, Your Honor.
Then this young lady is...
Yeah, my co-counsel. Yeah, it's fine. We went over that. Sorry, my opening statement. Give me 1 second. I didn't do it.
Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
A decisive evidence, a decisive witness. Nothing else is required, Your Honor. Detective. The victim, Mia Fey, was found near the window in her office, dead from a singular blow to the head. The mirror weapon was a crude miniature recreation of the thinker. Detective Gumshoe was one of the first respondents on the scene.
We found the defendant, the deceased, and Harry Butz at the scene.
My name's not Harry.
We immediately arrested Mia Fey because we found a message in the victim's blood!
Of course, our investigation later concluded that the message in blood was written and planted by the true culprit, Phoenix Wright, in an attempt to frame the poor girl. Fortunately, we were able to arrest him once he was identified by our witness. Please state your name and occupation and tell us what happened.
Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. And may I just say that it is so good to see you again, Your Honor. I trust we're still up for our meeting next week.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Anyways, I was perusing by my latest children's book, Red White's Excellent Adventures, when I glanced outside and saw the whole entire grotesque affair happening in the building across the street.
Hold it! What made you look out the window?
Why the cacophonary sounds of the shattering glass light stand? You must have knocked poor Miss Mia into it.
Objection! Look at the floor plans of the Wright & Co. law offices. Mr. White, it is not possible that you could have seen the light stand through the window. The only way that you could have seen it is if you were inside the office.
This is no time for jokes, Wright. The only people in the office at that time were the victim and the killer. Mr. White, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, I don't see any point in this. Can we call, like, a recess, please?
Naturally, Mr. White. I agree with the defense.
What?
I think it's time you confessed.
What?
To wiretapping.
What?
Oh, yes, of course. Allow moi to expandify. or sell, well, you can count on me. We'll find bombshells for our clientele. That's a red-white guarantee. About a week ago, as the CEO, there was knowledge to be known. So away I go off to Fey and Co. to tippy-tap a phone. You see, I saw the stand when I was standing there alone.
I'm to understand that you're an honest businessman. This story is this present trial's base. Yet you openly admitted to a felony you committed against the very victim in this case.
Well, Red White's friends and Red White's foes are dazzled by what Red White knows. The stream of information flows because all folks have their price. So Red White's been and Red White's seen, but Red White's hands are squeaky clean. I'd never harm a human being because Red White's just that nice.
Right, the truth is your toothless proof is a simply useless denial. Red, white, wiretapped, but this is a murder trial.
So close and yet so far. How can we bring this murderer down? If Mia were here, she would turn this whole thing around.
I'm sure the judge with a little nudge sees I would never lie.
Oh, no.
I won't offend my dear old friend, the head cop, Lana Skye.
Seriously?
I know them well, so you can tell your sorry case adieu. They'll say okay to what I say, so what I say is true. Now you see the power of what Red can do for you.
Well, Mr. Wright, this testimony is compelling. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
You fought admirably, right, but it's time you admitted defeat. You knew your fate, but you would not submit. Now you face the might of the prosecutor. There's more at play here than passion or wit. No acquittal will ever impede my perfection. It's the life I must.
No! I'm not finished yet!
That's right, Phoenix. Never give up.
Mia? Chief!
It's just Mia now. No time to explain. Maya's powers are still weak. I don't know how much time I have.
Her abilities as a spirit medium? You're being channeled.
Yes. It's here. Right, you've already won.
But how? I can't prove that Red White didn't see our lights and we go. All I have is this receipt with Maya written on it. Wait a minute. This means, the dossier.
You know what to do, right? Let's end this.
Together.
The defense has nothing more to share with the court. I'm ready to declare a verdict.
Hold it! Your Honor, the defense has just one more question to ask the witness. Mr. White, could you read the front of this receipt for me?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to indulge you. Item, 1 glass flat stand.
And the date, Mr. White.
No, can't be.
Mr. Wright? Give me that. The date of purchase, August 2nd, the day before the murder.
Right, the only way you could have seen the light stand shade is with you or with the victim on that night. If the late Miss Fey were somehow with us here today, what truths would she want to bring to light?
Get Red White, this parasite who's claimed so many lives.
See it clear as day in this dossier of blackmail and suicide.
You got away with it, and today you're gonna pay this time. Cause we will not rest till you confess to every single crime. Witness, testify. This is the last time.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Take down this man.
Piece of paper,
who
I
has
don't care, because Red White's
caused
got that
so many
demon there. He'll do
such
anything to win. So you can hope
Mia,
and you can
I
try, but
swear
sorry, kid,
that
your
your
Wells
death
I don't
will
need an alibi.
in
Don't ask me where I've been or
Red White's bailiffs, Red White's guard. Look at Wright, all beaten and scarred. Because Red White kicked his butt so hard, enjoy your time in jail.
I won't
Red
allow
White's judge and crowd agrees, outsmarting you with such a breeze. Because Red White's got 12 PhDs from Princeton, Duke, and Yale. A lion steal, I'll fight and cheat, I own the world. I can't be beat, I've got a golden toilet seat and a gun that fires sharks. It's Red White's Red White's cars and Red White's hotel.
Matt DiCarlo. Wizard Leg. Barnett.
Where'd you get that lawyer? Stop being so suspicious. I
Griner.
don't play your lawyer games because Red White is the top. Objection! Even get that because I told you to stop, but you persist. I told you to hesitate to his.
Elizabeth Clark.
Stop! Marvin Grossberg!
Marvin, what?
Order! Order!
Hey, Judgy, my stomach hurts. You don't suppose we could call this trial off?
Deal with it! Your Honor, the witness is clearly guilty. Every day that he goes free is another day that people suffer at his hands.
I'm afraid I must honor your request for an extension in this case.
Objection!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, the only individuals with the authority to call for extension to this case are myself and Mr. Wright. And the prosecution is inclined to agree.
But, Mr. Edgeworth...
I request that the verdict be decided now.
Edgeworth.
I know what that entails, and yet the prosecution still rests.
Mr. Wright.
Whisper Red your secrets, he'll promise not to tell. Red White learns your weakness to make life a living hell. Red would take your very bones and grind into his bread. That's not what Red can do for you.
I confess! I did it.
Did what?
Miss me with the finger.
Or you could wind up dead. Case closed, Your Honor.
Not guilty. Court is adjourned.
Wow,
Did we do it? Did we win?
you really bailed me out there. Maya? Edgeworth, I'm not really sure what happened today.
You're right. You have no idea what you have done. The things you've set in motion, these unnecessary feelings you've burdened me with, they serve no useful purpose.
But
Don't you dare ever show your face to me again.
Maya, are you okay?
We win? We won?
Yeah, but we did it thanks to you and Mia. I know, I couldn't have done it without all the Fey sisters by my side. You ready to head back to the office?
Yeah.
What? It's been a crazy day.
What?
You ready?
Sis wanted me to take the dossier back up to the mountains where no one could find it.
And I guess she didn't tell me about it because she didn't want me to get in danger.
Yeah, and you still risked the death penalty for us, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Well, I couldn't have done it without the Fey sisters by my side.
There is something. the note?
Yeah, and I was wondering what you were planning to do since Mia wasn't here. I don't know if you were going to go back.
I was wondering, could I stay here?
In the office?
Like I'd work for you.
Oh, okay, you're applying for a job. Okay, let's see. Okay, do you have any prior experience working at a law firm?
Nope.
Did you perhaps use some of the techniques that your sister used?
Not a bit.
Do you have any knowledge at all about law?
None whatsoever.
Maya, I'm starting to wonder what you can really do for me.
Lots of things. I'll water Charlie each time you forget. I'd clean the litter if you had a pet. I'll keep the couch warm each time you are gone.
What couch?
Sometimes I may mow the lawn.
What lawn?
I'll make sure your remote won't gather dust and that the TV tray will never rust. I don't need gratitude or a high pay. Just give me 4 meals every day. And I'll be there if you need a friend. I'll be there to support you. And in the courtroom, I'll help you defend. Every time they outsmart you,
hey,
I'll provide a pleasant mood. All that you have we can share. Just give you your money, your home, and your food. And it's true that for you I'll be there. Sounds like a good deal, right, Nick?
Okay, well, Maya, I don't quite know what to say. I mean, I'm a decent lawyer, but fatherhood's not my forte. As a caretaker, well, frankly, I reek. I had a goldfish, it died in a week. I babysat poorly way back in the day. They paid me to keep me away. And I don't see myself undertaking this task, but please don't think I'm a jerk.
On my side, I think this is going to work.
Okay, so were you planning on setting up a tent in front of the fence?
No, I'm not sleeping here.
Hey.
That would be weird. I'm just gonna work and spend all my free time and eat all your food.
That's not exactly sweetening the deal.
Well, there is something. The note I mentioned earlier, Mia must have slipped it into my things last time I visited.
If anything should happen, take care of Phoenix for me.
She knew how dangerous her pursuit of Red White was.
So she trusts us to watch out for each other.
The truth is, when Mia passed on, I felt all alone and torn up inside. I had nowhere to go and I had no shoulder to cry on. But then I met you, and I feel like I'm home when I'm by your side. I deeply needed someone who I could rely on. With me by my side, I'll make it through anytime or anywhere. I can stay strong and I know that it's true, just as long as I know you'll be there.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm convinced we can give it a shot. Make sure you give everything that you've got. And I'll see you starting each weekday at 9. Now just sign right here on the line. And I'll be there and I'll watch your back. Don't despair, I'm beside you.
If I need a tightwad,
or I need a brat,
I'll know just where to find you. I'll be there through thick and thin.
A defensive powerhouse pair. Okay, you win, you'll start tonight.
I promise I will make things right.
For truth and justice we will fight.
And for you, I will be there. Thank you.
Don't even worry about it.
Let's go.
of the prosecutor. Before I faced him, I won every case, but now I have been shamed and disgraced. I knew we were framing an innocent man, yet I did not dare reconsider. I was relentless in playing my cards, but then somehow my hand fell apart. After Wright sauntered in with that grin on his face, and though he bluffed the whole time, somehow he won the case. And it pains me how one man so new to the law can incense me so much that it breaks my resolve. Right! I can't believe that man turning down my proposal, clinging stubbornly to some idealized, romanticized ideal of the... Mr. Von Karma.
Miles Edgeworth. Yes, I have a letter that needs to be mailed.
Sir. Sir, about the trial today. I would have won if it weren't...
Fool! Save your breath. Von Karma has no need for excuses. I thought I was doing a good deed for you, taking you in when no one else would. I trained you in the ways of perfection. I thought you would be the greatest heir to the Von Karma legacy. But no. It is clear you will always be cursed with the blood of your pathetic, romanticist father. You may go now.
Sir.
I said you may go!
My methods, no matter how extreme, as long as the defendant is guilty, surely there must not be any issue at all, right? Right?
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Wright isn't here anymore.
Ah, right. Indeed. Verily. Ergo, did you need something, detective?
Oh, no. I mean, unless you wanted someone to talk to after today. I mean, it wasn't your fault, you know? Mr. Wright was really innocent.
How can we know that? How can we know that of anyone? You may go, detective.
But Mr.
Please!
Edgeworth,
you may go.
if you change your mind, just trust me to be there for you, pal.
One lingering thought fills my mind, burdening me with anxiety. Have I indeed been so blinded by pretentious piety? For if I cheat in the courts, can I say with a straight face that I'm a better man than the sorts whom I prosecute every case? No! No one should ever have to go through what I've gone through. Therefore, what was my role? Let it be my obligation, no, my responsibility, to condemn. Every criminal earns their punishment, so I've always done all I could. What's the problem with filling in the blanks to some extent, if it's for the greater good? Frankly, some may doubt cases I have won. Justice reserves denial, but I learned you must be done to capture the wicked ones, for that is demanded of me. I have gone beyond and above at times, because justice requires the extra mile. But Wright tries to moralize it, to moralize that I am not the one who is on trial. Wright, why can't you understand that I'm not a monster? I'm just a man. You may count me among the damned, but that crime pays is my only demand. You may count these contradictions, but I want more than mere convictions. You just can't understand just why I take my stand. I fight for peace, I fight for order, so that all families can safely sleep at night. To stop criminalization, I shall pursue incarceration for freedom. I'll fight no matter what is at stake. I'll fight no matter what it shall take. For flame, no, for glory, no, I will end this purgatory. For the reason I fight, so we'll meet again. Phoenix rise.
to tell me when. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works.
Would that be helpful to get it going? Okay. Hello! We are going to start Act 2 in like 2 seconds. So if you are outside, please head inside so that we can continue with the show. I hope you all have been enjoying it so far! Woo!
Execution, to bloody execution, while Edgeworth will get what he deserves.
From the first time I saw him, he'd do it. I said, you saw it fault for that scumbag.
Frankly, I'm surprised it's the first one he shot.
He's probably done much worse and just hasn't been caught.
This can't be true, Mr. Edgeworth. What's there saying about you? It's a lie. It has to be. I won't believe it. There's just no way that you are.
Guilty.
No, I won't accept this. No, I won't allow this.
Justice is served.
This can't be justice. I just can't stand this. This is not what he deserves.
Innocent, he's guilty. He's guilty.
Won't someone believe in him? Won't somebody help him? Isn't there anybody willing to fight someone to make it? Right! No, it's an emergency. It's Mr. Edgeworth. No, you gotta come now. What do you mean you're already on your way?
We heard the headlights. Of course we were coming.
Actually, we were in the middle of opening presents.
Where's Edgeworth?
In detention. I just need you to talk to him.
I mean, that's gonna be difficult. He did say he never wants to see me again.
So much for Marion Bright.
What are you talking about, pal? Mr. Edgeworth seemed, well, obsessed with you. Wandering around, singing about wanting you to see him as a man.
I get your point. Just don't get your hopes up.
Thank you, pals, so much. We should probably go.
There you are. The chief's putting special meeting for all investigators. Let's go.
Sorry, pals, that's sort of never seen enough.
Thanks for coming to help me, Maya.
I get it. Someone's got to help you defend the demon prosecutor, right?
I mean, you know that there's bulletproof glass, right? Okay. Oh, come on, Edgeworth.
What do you want, Wright? Come to laugh at the fallen prosecutor, huh? Well, go on, laugh. I'm waiting.
Just drop the melodrama. We don't have so much free time that we can come down here just to laugh at you.
Yes, you do. I had hoped you wouldn't come. I don't have the time for this. Go on. Go on. Tell me, what is it you have to say?
You first. What happened? How did things end up this way? We heard about it in all the wrong places. Edgeworth, please tell us we won't let you face this alone.
Alone?
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
What? But he condemns people every day. He didn't care when we were innocent.
I suppose I should be sorry to all those who opposed me. Every attorney, every last client was guilty, thanks to me.
Edgeworth, this is no
Are you
time.
helping this
You're
guy?
wrong.
He put you right there in his place.
All that I said, all that I've done,
Yes.
I've only won. And you? Leave me, go on, right. Tell me of my innocence. Don't be so damn trite. You know I'm deep into this. There's more on the line, no honest way out. There's no more time for you to learn what law's about.
But I've won every case.
Both of them. What an ace. Like it or not, Wright, you have to lose at some point. I'd prefer if it weren't on my behalf.
Don't you dare talk to Nick that way. He won because he fought for the truth. Oh, you're afraid of the truth. That's what I thought.
Edgeworth, did you do it?
One lingering thought fills my mind, burdening me with anxiety.
Edgeworth, did you do it?
Crime deserves penance, and I've done all I could. Why bother helping me? This serves the greater good.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it. Don't ask me to leave while you wallow in fear. Can't you believe that you don't stand alone? I'm here.
One lingering thought fills my mind.
Let me fight.
Not on my behalf.
I can make this
Go
right.
ahead and
Step
laugh.
into the
You
light.
don't even
Let me
deserve to
save
be free.
you.
There's
You can
nothing
steal or
to
toad.
know.
I'll win this, I swear.
I find my hands red.
I will win this, I
once
swear.
more.
Just tell me the
There's nothing to tell,
me the
nothing
truth.
to know.
Tell
There's
me,
nothing,
just
just
trust
leave
me,
me
'cause you're-
alone! Please! Just leave me alone.
Sorry, Nick, I see why you trust him so much, but people change and I trust you.
Come on, there's still gotta be a way we can prove it.
Wow, this place is beautiful. I should come here to train sometime.
I mean, I guess the scene of a murder would be a good place to channel spirits. Speaking of that, how's your training been going anyway?
You know, the Steel Samurai!
The what?
The Steel Samurai? Warriors of Neil Tokyo Fights for Great Justice, the award-winning TV show?
Never heard of it, but I'm amazed you can tell what that is supposed to be. Who in the world would use that to advertise their food stand?
Oh, come on, man. Leave that alone.
Of course.
Hey.
Larry, what?
I need everything to be perfect for when Angel gets here. Is that you? Is that Meg with you? That scallion's trying to drive Biscuits away from the pasta shop. Pasta shop? Dude, you read boats right over there. I was there yesterday.
Wait, Larry, you were here yesterday?
Yeah, what? And
So, you know about the murder?
no, but
Why are you here?
oh no, man. Oh, stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
What's he gonna do?
My sanity, please.
Is he gonna strip?
Please, man, don't sing.
Shop, pasta everywhere. Pasta shop, pasta in your hair. Now listen up, you whippersnappers. Take all this junk, I want it gone. Do you think you own this lake? You kids get off my lawn.
What junk?
What lake?
What lawn?
Today is hazy. 10 years ago, it's all a blur. But Polly remembers the way things were. And you know the wet noodle, don't you, girl?
Oh, what a cute bird. Polly, hey there, gal. Polly.
Oh, hey, wow!
Okay, Larry, so you said you were here last night and...
Pasta shop, pasta everywhere. Pasta shop, pasta in your hair. Oh,
Objection! Listen, sir, I really need to speak with my friend here. So you just,
Polly, sweetie, what's wrong? Sweetie, use your word!
okay.
Jeez, it must be hard to deal with an obnoxious character.
Okay,
like
Larry,
that.
Carrie, did you say you were here last night?
Yeah, man. What's up?
The murder?
What? That's what? Oh, it wasn't me, I swear. I was just running the stand, but I was gone before midnight.
Okay, don't worry, I believe you, but with your luck, I'm surprised you weren't the one arrested for it instead of Edgeworth.
Wait, Edgeworth? Like our friend, Miles Atticus Edgeworth. Like from grade school?
You three know each other?
Oh yeah, good old Edgy. He's always going on about being a defense attorney like his dad.
Nick, is that why?
Yeah, Edgeworth and you, Larry, you're the two that have convinced me to become a defense attorney in the first place. Do you remember in the 4th grade when Edgeworth's lunch money got stolen?
Maybe. I don't know, man. It's been a long time.
I could never forget.
all the other kids blamed me for stealing Edgeworth's lunch money. I felt so alone, terrified even. But then Edgeworth defended me even when he was the victim. Larry and Edgeworth, they managed to get the other kids off my back, and the teacher replaced the money herself. The three of us were friends from that point on.
Mr. Edgeworth did that for you? That's nothing like him.
Even as the victim, he let mercy take the lead. So how can I now turn my back when he's the one in need? No, I'll defend the demon, for it's the least that he deserves. I'll fight for him like he fought for me until justice is served.
Leave it to me to say the day, am I right? Whoa, Nick, I'm so sorry, man. I gotta take care of this. Hey, Angel baby, how's it hanging? No, baby, don't leave me hanging like that.
When something smells.
So you really became a lawyer because of that? Weren't you like 9?
It was the most alone I'd ever felt. No one should have to go through that, ever. He moved away a few months later, and we lost touch. When I heard he became a prosecutor, I thought, well, he'd have to face me if I were a defense attorney. Yeah, my academic advisor gave me that same look.
Like I said before, I see why you trust him, but people change.
Yeah, sometimes. But come on, we've got to keep investigating. Gotta see.
Whoa! You know, you need some more iron in your diet, pal.
I don't think scanning a person is going to help you very much, detective.
I don't know, you could have been bugged. See, I'm not really supposed to be sharing this, but for Mr. Edgeworth.
You're not getting in trouble for sharing this, right?
Well, I already have a reputation for losing things.
It says here there are 2 witnesses, a photographer named Lotta Hart and Hart. Boat shop caretaker? That old guy's a witness?
Why is it just boat shop caretaker? Don't the police know who he is?
He must have had some rough jobs before this one, because we can't even get a good fingerprint off of him.
Late last night, on December 25th, the victim was shot point blank in the heart and died instantly. The victim has been identified as...
Nick, are you okay?
Maya, it's Marvin Grossberg.
Marvin Grossberg?
He was Mia Fey's old mentor, but what does he have to do with Edgeworth? And it looks like they found his diary, too.
Oh, December 24th, 2016. Now that Red White is behind bars, I can now try to right the wrongs of my past. But still, can my sins of DL6 be forgiven? What does Mr. Grossberg know about DL6?
I don't know. Do you think...
I probably should channel Mia.
Maya, do you think you've trained enough for that, or...?
I really did it when it, needed to happen. I need to talk to Edgeworth now.
Maya!
With you pals, there's more case info. God damn it.
Mr. Edgeworth!
If Wright thinks having his little assistant interrogate me will do anything to help with the case...
Actually, this isn't about Nick, and this is not about you either. What do you know about DL6?
What do you know about DL6?
Why should you never give me a straight answer? DL6 was the murder case they enlisted my mother to help with. She was able to channel the victim, and he told her who the killer was, but the killer was found not guilty, and my mother was called a fraud, and now she's gone.
That spirit medium was your mother?
You do know something. Oh, please, come on, fight for truth, justice. Or I guess that's just
the Steel Samurai. I'm well aware. All these years, I thought I was the only one who suffered. Miss Fey.
Oh, Maya, there you are.
Phoenix Wright. It seems I do require your assistance after all. It would not be fair for me to keep my secrets any longer. So I'll tell you about DL6. It was a hugely public murder case about 15 years ago. The defendant was clearly guilty on all accounts, but Marvin Grossberg managed to acquit him after telling Mr. Wright about the methods they used in the investigation.
Do you know who the victim was?
Well, the victim was a defense attorney named Gregory Edgeworth, my father. I don't remember much, but after Marvin Grossberg acquitted the one person who could have killed him, I promised myself to never let another criminal go free.
That's why you left suddenly in grade school. I had no idea.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm so sorry. If I had known, then...
I prefer not to think about it, Detective, but I had to after I heard Marvin Grossberg's name on that dossier. Recently, Grossberg had written to me. I assumed he wanted to make amends. He asked to meet me out in the lake.
So you did meet with Grossberg last night?
Yes, we did go out on the lake, but I did not shoot him. As dubious as the event it is, it's the truth.
But it's still the truth. Let me defend you, Edgeworth.
I'll help too.
Took you long enough, pals.
You three.
It's a good thing you came around. You don't want a state-appointed lawyer defending you against Mr. Von Karma, after all.
No!
Edgeworth, what's wrong? Who's Von Karma?
I'm in charge of every trial. I'm always in full control. The judge merely has to smile to say guilty is his only role. I sustain my own objections to win the courtroom war. None shall interfere with my perfect guilty score.
All those years ago, when my father's killer went free, he was the one who took me in. The only vacation in his 40-year career was spent formalizing the adoption.
I've not lost a case in all my years. I bring these pitiful lawyers to tears. In prosecution I have no peers.
Manfred von Karma, perfection incarnate.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Well, it appears that the prosecution is...
Silence! I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
I'm so sorry. Do you have an opening statement?
I raised Miles Edgeworth as one of my own, but I cannot be impeded by such sentimentalities. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. Nothing else is required. For if justice is blind, then I shall guide her to declare everyone guilty. I simply cannot err. To maintain my perfect record, I will do what I must. No place in court for truth, peace, order, or trust. Your defendant will shortly be revealed in his deadly crime and sin. For my case against him is perfect, and I'll do anything to win.
You know, a visit from Mia would be really nice right now.
I'm trying. I have been trying.
Distinguished members of the court, on December 25th, just after midnight, Miles Edgeworth shot Marvin Grossberg, and dumped his body into Gourd Lake. The defense has no opening statement.
Objection!
So I shall...
I do have an opening statement.
Wrong.
What?
Do not interrupt me again.
What?
Yes, he's quite right, of course.
What?
The police were called by the caretaker of a nearby boat shop. Upon their arrival, they found a body in the lake, a gun in one of the boats, and the defendant sitting in his car. Ballistic markings from the bullet inside of the victim match those of the pistol found at the scene.
What are ballistic markings?
So they're like fingerprints for guns. Every gun leaves a new print on the bullet that is...
Silence! We have no time for baby's first murder trial.
What?
Fingerprints were discovered on the gun from the defendant's right hand.
Your prints were on the gun?
I'm sure we already established that.
Your prints were on the gun?
I was in a daze!
Order! I will have order in my court. I will now call one witness
But they said
who will determine Miles Edgeworth's guilt.
there's only two, though.
Then, Judge, you will strike your gavel and end this trial.
Yes, sir.
The boat shop caretaker and the photographer.
I call Lotta Hart to the stand.
Yeah! Why you gonna look like that for? I don't bite.
Wait a minute. No,
Much.
I know you. You were Red White secretary.
Nah, I left that secretary's business months ago. Now I spend my time with my trusty camera and microphone here. It said I have to go for any loud shop noise. So I can step out that way.
The prosecution submits these two photos of the lake.
I take those.
They were taken at the moment of each gunshot. As you can clearly see, they show two men, one of whom is holding a gun. They capture the moment of the murder.
Oh, the court accepts these photos as evidence. Frankly, I'm quite convinced of the defendant's guilt.
Hold it. I demand to cross-examine the witness. We have yet to hear her testimony in her own words.
Y'all need to loosen up. You're so tense and serious. This ain't a funeral.
Wait, close enough, isn't it? It's a murder trial.
Y'all need to learn some manners, too. It ain't polite to talk like that to a young lady.
Witness, say nothing trivial or unrelated to the...
Yeah. Y'all listen up now and listen good, because what I'm about to say is true. Because what I saw was what happened. And this is what that killer did do. I was camping by the lake in my car this Christmas Eve. I reckon it was past midnight when I heard a big bam pow, and I looked around. Two jetting about, the only thing on the lake, and not a nary thing around that I could see. There was another bang, and not a dang thing around that I saw there to be.
Witness, you're saying you saw the murder take place?
Sure did. Y'all listen good now. I heard 2 dang gunshots that night. So when I heard the first one, I looked around the boat. When I heard the second one, somebody fell off into the water.
Hold it! Miss Lotta, you gotta be lying. It couldn't have been that way. Y'all, if you reckon it was past midnight, that means it was Christmas Day. Ha!
Objection irrelevant. The defense is out of hand. The witness merely mistook the date. Her testimony still stands.
Okay, let's see. When you looked at the lake, could you clearly see the men?
Ain't the photo proof enough for you?
No, it isn't. I'm asking if you saw them.
Objection! This tells us nothing new.
Were you looking at the lake when you heard the second shot?
Sure, I guess I was.
Were you or were you not?
Enough! Judge, declare your verdict.
Yes, I'm ready to hand down my verdict.
No!
Mr. Wright, I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Yick!
This court hereby finds the defendant...
Hold it!
Who was that?
It was me.
Maya, what are you doing?
It has to be real strange. How could you see anyone at that range? You're not being clear about what you saw. How do you add up to that flaw? Did you really see the chemicals at all?
Hey, what's the big idea?
What?
Treating me like
Judge,
I'm some sort
this
of
is
criminal?
insane. Hold the defense in contempt of court.
I swear it.
Now!
I saw Edgeworth.
Very well. You have been warned. Bailiff, please remove Mr. Wright from the courtroom.
No, it wasn't him, it was me.
Very well. Bailiff, remove Miss Fey from the courtroom.
Maya!
The truth's in sight. Don't give up.
Miss Fey.
Wait a minute. The truth. In sight, of course. Your Honor, please. What, did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said that she clearly saw Edgeworth. This means that she has new testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Not yet. Objection pathetic. It's too late for baseless claims. That girl's already paid the price. One more word, you'll do the same. Judge, can you verdict?
I'm sorry, but I cannot.
What?
Mr. Wright is correct. The defense may cross-examine the witness once more. This is still a court of law, Mr. Von Karma.
Listen well, Wright. I will not tolerate further badgering of my witness.
Miss Hart, could you please repeat your testimony?
Man on the bed was Edgeworth. I saw him clear as day. This photo is my proof. I saw him clear as day, and I swear I'm telling the truth. I swear it. That's right.
You claim this is significant? Then enlighten us.
That's all? That's it?
Sir, what I heard.
There's nothing I can see.
I may say a lot of things,
Hold on.
but
That's
I mean
it.
every word.
It's right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Objection! Gotcha, Miss Hart.
What?
These photos show us that the lake was incredibly foggy that night, and yet you're sure that you could identify Edgeworth or anyone in this boat.
Yeah.
If you were so sure that you saw Edgeworth, why haven't you mentioned the other man in that boat? Your other former boss, Marvin Grossberg.
All right. I guess I couldn't really see Edgeworth, but I didn't mean to lie, honest. I was just so excited to be a real life witness. But I got something to make it up to y'all. I got something right here.
No, you don't. The prosecution has nothing more to submit to this.
Dude, now listen to him. This photo right here, it might not be much, but I bet it'll be mighty helpful.
It's just a plain picture of the lake.
And I took it.
You see why I tried to stop her? This has no bearing on the case.
But I took
it. The timestamp says, okay. Yeah, I am inclined to agree. Miss Hart, you're free to go.
What? But I want to see Barry Ball fancy biscuit. What for?
Leave.
I'm taking my camera too.
Your Honor,
sweetie, you got it.
Great,
if
thank you.
we have no one...
Your Honor, if the timestamp was at 11:50 and there's nothing in the photo, what caused the camera to trigger at all?
Clearly nothing that concerns this case.
I'm inclined to agree. I just am.
Declare the verdict already.
Well, I cannot.
Yeah, Honor, there's still one more witness, the boat shop caretaker.
The caretaker is unfit to testify. He suffered a traumatic brain injury some years back and has lost, among other things, his long-term memory.
If it's his long-term memory, that was just last night. There's sway.
But if the offense is insistent on wasting this court's time, I am of course prepared to interview this witness.
Very well. This court will take a brief recess to allow the prosecution to prepare its next witness.
Okay. It's days like today that I really wish that Mia were here. Oh, Maya, well, we didn't lose. Edgeworth, do you think you can,
Miss Fey, what you did today in court was utterly irresponsible and foolish. Only a foolish fool would ever do such a foolish thing ever such as that. It's truly just irresponsible.
Edgeworth!
You don't even realize...
I thought you were an eloquent speaker.
Wait, pal, no one's paid your bail yet.
I'll write you a check.
Thank you.
To cover her bail. All right? Of course.
I'll go find her, pals. Don't you worry.
Can you please
Oh!
make sure?
And I know just what to say.
Back straight, 'cause you're staring down your fate. Stand my ground, won't back down. I won't crack under the weight. Sorry, Nick, but I can see you need Mia now, not me. So why stay?
Miss Fey?
Mr. Grum, what are you doing here? You should be out solving the case without me.
Don't be like that, pal. You've helped out a bunch.
Yeah, well, you guys got a funny way of showing it.
Edgeworth paid your bail for you, pal.
But he said I was irresponsible and foolish.
You just gotta learn to speak Mr. Edgeworth's language. Like when he says, I should talk your pay detective. What he really means is, I know you can do better, Dick. And when he says, get out and leave me alone, what he really means is, I'm feeling down and could use some extra support. And when he says, you're irresponsible and foolish, what he means to say is, thanks for sticking your neck out for me, pal.
Well, I'm glad to know that I'm valued even though I have no clue what I'm doing.
You're telling me. But sometimes it's not about having all the answers. It's about having somebody by your side. Somebody you can trust. And if that's where you want to be, then I'd say you're doing a damn good job already.
I guess we should get back to the case.
Well, let's see. The boat shop is only a couple miles away, and the caretaker's called in as a witness, so why don't you and I go invest every suspicious nook and cranny of that place? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pasta in your hair.
Witness, we've been through this. Please stick to the case.
Yes, sir. You know, I think I lost my place.
You said you saw someone bringing a boat back from the lake.
I remember, yes, I saw that fluttery made a no mistake. He was talking to himself, and I remember what he said over and over, muttering, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure it was the defendant?
Yesterday is hazy, 10 years ago it's all a blur, but it was him, that Edgeworth boy, and I know that for sure.
Thankfully, the witness's short-term memory is intact. There is no need for cross-examination.
What? But if you were lying.
Objection! In a court of law, evidence is everything. And you, Mr. Wright, have nothing.
No. No.
Judge, I demand you give your verdict. Now!
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately and be held pending for his sentencing. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wait! Hold on!
lake. And when that guy testified, it made me remember that I heard that gunshot. You don't want to question him? Well, I'm here. Completely questionable.
This has never happened before. I'm not sure what the proper procedures are to follow.
There is no proper procedure. The verdict has been declared. Dismiss this man.
Your Honor, these are lives that we are dealing with. To ignore any evidence would be a horrible distortion of justice.
I agree with the defense. If Mr. Edgeworth is in fact guilty, this testimony will not change that fact. We will hear it.
Right. This might be our chance. Von Karma plans his trials down to the very last detail, but this, he couldn't have planned for this.
Of course, he's worried. I'm worried. It's Larry. Okay.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Larry Butz, ladies man.
This is a colossal waste of time.
Mr. Butz, please begin your testimony.
You got it, Pops. Well, I was hanging out with my girlfriend in a mansion in a golden picket fence. Yeah.
Sir, must I remind you now to please tell the truth, because perjury's a criminal offense.
Sorry. Let me take that from the top. Well, I was all alone because I'd just been dumped. And I know that isn't easy to believe. Out by the lake where I was selling some junk, it was my only company that Christmas Eve. But I remember that one bang that I know that when it got had a noisy pop. Woo! Ah! And my opinion doesn't count for a whole lot, but let me guarantee I definitely heard that shot. That's how it all happened. I recall it clear as day. So even if you think I'm nuts, sorry guys.
His testimony's vague.
But you know just what they say. Something smells.
It's usually the butts.
Your Honor, please dismiss this man, and ideally, have him drawn and quartered.
Hold it, Larry, there is one thing that sounds out of place in your testimony.
Yeah, what's that, Nick?
You say you heard a gunshot. Earlier, Miss Lotta Hart testified, and I quote, "Y'all listen good now, I heard 2 dang gunshots that night."
You said Nick, you said Ms. and not Mrs., right? Because, like,
oh my God, Larry, just tell me why we didn't hear the second gunshot.
Well, I was listening and on my headphones because radio, friend that's always there. I like to jam it when I'm feeling alone, so I may have missed a shot that's in the air. But I remember that one bang that I heard. The DJ was talking when it occurred. So I know it wasn't something like a killer drum and riff. I can guarantee you that I was scared stiff. When the DJ had talked, there was hardly any noise, so I listened in awe of a really sexy voice. It was pure and demure, and mature and so defined, I can't get that lovely voice out of my mind. Ah! That's how it all happened. I recall it clear as ink, and he took a lot of guts. Ah!
Or to be more succinct.
This whole testimony stinks, and when something smells, it's probably the butts.
I can't stand to listen to this lad. This young man has nothing new to add.
Larry, there's just one thing I should know. When you listen to the radio in regards to the DJ, what exactly did she say on that show? Do you know?
I remember. She said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas."
Well, Mr. Wright, anything to add?
As compelling as your argument is, I demand this witness end this pointless charade. Now!
Wait, objection! Your Honor, I just realized that Larry's testimony changes everything. If you recall, Miss Lotta's camera went off at 12:15 December 25th. And though the witness is incompetent,
Hey!
Frankly, quite a...
I know
Hey,
his shaky
guys.
testimony's not a myth. And though we all assume the gun fired twice, in fact the murder weapon fired thrice. Once was fired Christmas Eve, the other's Christmas Day, and these two photos illustrate my repartee. See? One for when the camera went off at 11:50 p.m. Almost Christmas! And 2 more at 12:15. The camera caught 3 snapshots for 3 gunshots, and Larry's testimony proves it.
Why, you're absolutely right. No objections, Mr. Von Karma?
The question is, what happened in this 25-minute gap?
Indeed. We must look into this matter further. Mr. Butz, you're free to go.
Get that
Well,
man
it's
on
quite a
stand,
trick and
sham
shot.
and a disgrace.
That's
What a
amazing
crime,
that
it's
you
time
managed
for
to
a
survive.
prosecuting ace. It's
I
absurd,
think
it's
that you
absurd,
don't
it's
even get
absurd,
it,
it's a
Doreen.
sin.
For it was
Feel
the
the court
course
is
of
such a
win.
grin.
That's how it all happened, and that's all I gotta say. I remember it just like it was yesterday.
It was Tuesday!
So there I saved the day, even though I'm just a klutz.
When something smells, it's gotta be.
That man needs a lobotomy.
When something smells, it's gotta be the Butz.
That's right! It's gotta be the Butz. Yeah!
Get him out of here.
Okay. Your Honor, the relevance of Larry's testimony cannot be denied. There were more than 25 minutes in between the first gunshot and the murder witnessed by Miss Lotta Hart. More than enough time for the witness to kill the victim and stage a crime scene.
But who would this real killer be?
The only person with unlimited access to the crime scene, the boat shop caretaker. He lured Grossberg to his shop, shot him, and then threw the body in the lake. He then met with Miles Edgeworth in disguise as Marvin Grossberg. Once they were out on the lake, the caretaker fired the gun twice. Once to create a witness, and once for the murder itself. Finally, he jumped into the lake and swam back to the boat shop, framing Edgeworth for the crime.
What an absurd story.
I agree with the defense. I would like to hear from your witness once more, Prosecutor Von Karma.
Of course, Your Honor. Bailiff.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, I have some questions for the defendant. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard the testimony. You heard
Sir! The witness, he disappeared!
What?
The officer at the lakes isn't the boat shop either.
Mr. Von Karma?
A warrant has already been issued.
Good. Well, it goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I request that the police use all of its forces to search for that witness. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
I cannot believe that we got out of that unscathed.
Thanks to my awesome performance! Man, it's been forever since it's just been the three of us against the world. Am I right, Edgy? We're just a bunch of heroes, you and me. You saved me, and you're saving him, and I saved both of you.
Okay.
And a long time ago, he saved you.
Okay, Larry,
Oh, yes, sorry. So I got a jet. You two, take it sleazy. And I'm going to go ask out the future Mrs. Lotta Butz.
Okay. Go! Oh my God! Edgeworth, are you okay?
Right. There's been something on my mind.
Yes?
It's been a nightmare. A reoccurring one. Extremely vivid and hard to forget. I believe it might be a memory of some sort. A memory of a crime I committed. A memory of a murder.
not a trace. I hope you remember to water his parrot, at least.
Oh, you poor thing, you must be so lonely. They didn't teach you how to break codes in detective school, did they?
Sorry, pal. That parrot over there has a better chance of opening this thing than I do.
Hey, Polly, what's the safe combination?
1, 2, 2, 8. Gumshoe? Maya, there you are. Maya, Edgeworth didn't mean to hurt your feelings. He's just not good with people.
No, I know.
Okay.
Aha! Found something.
Oh. I mean, it's the caretakers. We found out in court that he is suspect numero uno.
Really?
Why?
Get your revenge on Marvin Grossberg and Miles Edgeworth? This is your last chance. Now is the time for you to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. Oh my god, it's Wright, Grossberg, kill him, get Edgeworth in a boat. 2 guys, this is exactly what I laid out in court today.
Wait, so this YY guy is the real killer? This is just what we need to say, Mr. Edgeworth!
But it's not enough. We have to prove that the caretaker is YY and that he actually did what the letter said. The only connection between the 2 of them is DL6. You must have to do something with that.
If that's the case, then I think I know where we can find out more.
What? Don't forget!
Now remember, the records room ain't open to civilians. You gotta lay low.
Are you sure you won't get in trouble for this, detective?
I joined the force to make a difference, to help people. But what we've been doing, it ain't right. I consider myself to be a real man's man, see? The kind of guy who won't back down from a fight. And I love this job a lot, pal. And I gave it all I got because I thought that we were doing right. But this is something different when I'm making bad guys pay. If it's guilty until proven innocent, the real perp gets away. So no matter what I did before, there's some things I can't ignore. I'll face the consequences if I must. 'Cause when the stakes are high, I can't stand idly by. I'll be the kind of guy that they can trust.
Thank you. We are really grateful.
No time for that, pal. Now go, investigate, learn for Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, let's go find that file.
Case number...
Oh, jeez. Oh, but, oh.
Case number DL6, but it's empty. There's a few stray papers, but...
The suspect data case summary, State versus Yanni Yogi.
Yeah, why? That must be him.
DL6, December 28th, 2001. The District Courthouse. An earthquake struck the building, leaving an elevator without power and 3 men trapped inside. Defense attorney Gregory Edgeworth, his son Miles, and bailiff Yanni Yogi. Grossberg argued that Yogi suffered temporary insanity and therefore couldn't be held accountable for killing Gregory due to lack of oxygen in the elevator. Yogi's fiancée at the time left him soon after the incident. I can see why he would blame Grossberg, but why?
Nick?
I've seen this handwriting before. I swear.
It's the same.
The handwriting for the search warrant for the caretaker, but it's, would you call it practically perfect?
What are you doing here?
Mr. Von Karma.
You.
Mr. Von Karma, this letter, it was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I last heard that name? Now it appears, Mr. Wright, you've grown wise to my game.
So you admit it?
He's such a fool.
You wrote this letter!
Yes. Yes, my dear defense attorney. And I must thank you. Bringing it here has saved me a lot of unnecessary hassle. You must know I do not negotiate with defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Insignificant things to be crushed.
Nick, what is that?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Oh, and how arduous I thought this process would be. And yet you stand here, so render that letter to me. This trial is ending, now your life's depending on lending that parchment you see.
Maja! Don't get any closer. No one Karma, no, sir. No one Karma, no, sir. We won't let you stand in our way. We both know Miles Edgeworth is innocent. This meeting won't lead us astray.
These last 15 long years for vengeance I've waited, hoped, anticipated the payback I seek. Those who would mar me must face their subjection, as without reflection I punish the weak.
But Edgeworth...
Ha! A second-rate romanticist, just like his father. His father, that cockroach! Only he would dare defy me.
Defy you, you mean?
I faced him in court. I crushed him in court. But he scored one blow. One penalty. The only one in my career. He scarred my perfection, and I will have my revenge. His son will feel my wrath. All the rage that has been building. Tenfold.
I will be your victim. Think you will convict me, Lord, for the truth will emerge. The verdict will not come by happenstance. And you from the courtroom will purge.
You want to know
Mia,
better,
help
so
us
hand me
do
that
what's
letter,
right.
lest you watch
Now's
this trial
the
be
time
slain.
to fight.
Enough of this. Hand me that letter.
No!
Ah! Maja, what are you doing?
Nick, run!
What do you think you're doing?
Ah! Maja! No.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. If you'll excuse me, I'll leave with this missive. I won't abuse thee long as you're submissive. Like Yogi and Grossberg, each one was a pawn. Now I'll take that letter, and with that I'm gone.
I can't let you do that, Von Karma.
Foolish fool. I will not let you deter me any longer. Get out of my way! I'll see you in court.
the letter. Did he get it?
I mean, yes, but that doesn't matter right now. I'm glad you're okay.
Well, but that letter was the key to the entire case.
It's okay, well, we know the truth now. There's a way to prove it. We have to have one.
I'm sorry for running away. Maybe he would have not gotten the letter if I listened.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I am not okay. Every time I try to help, I just make things worse. And I know you wish it was Mia instead of me.
Maya, I am so sorry I made you feel that way. I do miss Mia a lot, but I am so glad that you're here with me. We would have lost so many times without you. We would have lost the trial today if you hadn't confronted Lotta. I panic, I freeze sometimes, but you're always pushing ahead. You're amazing.
Nick.
Thank you, Maya. I should have said it sooner. Thank you for being here, for being you.
You know, I miss Mia too.
Maya.
But I believe in us. I believe in you, and she would too.
Yeah, we're gonna get through this together. I know we will. But wait, what's this? The Deal 6 incident, evidence number 7, the bullet from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Von Karma was holding this when you jumped him. Maya, this means... In darkest times you show no fear, you stand up to lend me your light. I don't know how we'll save the day, but now thanks to you we'll find a way. For no one fights quite like a Fey, and the truth must be inside.
My sentence is decided, the truth brought to light. I've run out of time, at last I'll answer for my crime.
Tomorrow at last, this comes to an end. Tomorrow I swear I'll defend my friend.
Tomorrow at last, it's out of my hands. I'm telling you right, you don't understand. This is my penance. This is what I deserve.
I will not rest until I see justice served. Tomorrow, at last, at last.
Only one day left to go, our time is running short.
I won't give
I
up.
won't admit he didn't commit a crime of any sort.
I won't give
I'll stay
in.
up all night reading files, but I know what I'm gonna say.
I'll fight till the truth comes to light on this final day.
The biggest trial we've seen in years, and everything's reversed. For who's in the defendant's chair but the man defendant's curse? Who gave us his veteran a demon being tried? And the only man who's beaten him is standing at his side.
We've helped the prosecution convict the prosecutor.
Was Mr. Edgeworth just a witness, or was he the shooter? We've given you the facts.
We've all got your back, Nick.
It's all up to you. It's
The final day.
I will win.
It's taken 15 years, but it was worth the wait.
Today it will be
scandals home to face my fate.
Together we'll fix this to reveal the unknown.
It's far from over and you're far from alone. We'll never stop fighting. There's no room for doubt. One way or another today the truth will come out. Today's the day I'll
face my past.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor, and the defense
Can speak for itself. We are ready, Your Honor.
It seems the police have located the witness they so carelessly misplaced. It appears that our detective is so worthless, he failed to inform the witness that he had to stay in the courthouse.
Your Honor, I demand that the witness take the stand and state his name for the court.
Objection. If you recall, Mr. Wright, the witness's short-term and long-term memory are damaged.
Is also intact. Your Honor, he remembers everything, and he has a motive for this murder.
A bold claim, Mr. Wright. Do you know who he is, Mr. Wright?
The caretaker is none other than Yanni Yogi, former court bailiff and the defendant in the DL6 incident.
The murder of the DL6 case, but how can you be so certain?
He cannot be, Your Honor. He has no evidence, no testimony. He might as well call the witness's parrot up as a sort of comic relief.
Very funny, Von Karma. We're not going to.
Nick.
Right. Don't tell.
Hold it! Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
What proposal?
The defense requests to cross-examine the witness's parrot.
Nick, what are you thinking?
You can't do this. This is a mockery of the judicial system.
What are you gonna do? Cut my pay?
Absolutely.
Order! I said order. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Do you even need to ask? But if you really are so foolhardy, be my guest.
Let the parrot take the stand!
Wake me up when this is all over.
Nick, what?
No, it's all right, Maya. You'll see.
My, that's quite a bird right there. Does it have a name? Hello? Mr. Wright, this witness is ignoring me.
Will the witness please testify? Maya, she talked to you. Do you think you could get her to answer?
Polly, what's your name?
The witness's name is Polly.
Polly, what's the safe combination?
1, 2, 2, 8. Your Honor, here is the proof that the caretaker is Yanni Yogi. I submit to the court record the DL6 case file. Yanni Yogi had a fiancée that left him when he was arrested for the DL6 incident. Her name was Polly Jenkins. The murder itself occurred on December 28th, 1228. He named the parrot after her and set the safe combination to the date of the incident.
That's quite a coincidence, but hardly decisive.
Indeed. Mr. Wright, it appears you lack definitive evidence to link this man to the DL6 case.
What? No, we're so close. It can't end here.
There's gotta be something else we can do. What are we forgetting?
Don't forget. What?
Enough. I'm done with this. All of it. My name is Yanni Yogi, and I killed Marvin Grossberg. All those years ago, in that elevator, I was innocent, I swear, but no one, not even Grossberg, believed me. He claimed I'd suffered brain damage. So, when a package arrived, a gun and instructions on how to kill 2 men who ruined my life, I didn't care who sent it. I followed orders happily. pasta shop. My will to live it drained. Pasta shop. I'm leaving nothing to remain. I'm leaving nothing to remain. Yesterday burns clearly. 15 years. I can't forget. Polly, forgive me. If with all I've lost is just as well. Farewell, pasta shop. I would rather burn in hell. I have no regrets.
Bailiff, please arrest this man.
Well, Judge, what are you waiting for? Render your verdict.
Very well. This court hereby finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Objection! I am not guilty.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I, all those years ago, Yanni Yogi, he wanted revenge on the two men who ruined his life. Marvin Grossberg, who convinced him to plead guilty. And as I just realized, on me.
Objection! Your Honor, the verdict has already been passed.
Objection! I recall a fool yesterday raising an objection after a verdict had been passed. Miles Edgeworth must be heard.
Indeed, it is our duty to hear every witness out. Mr. Edgeworth, go ahead.
I didn't want to believe it, but if Yanni Yogi was not the killer in DL6, everything becomes perfectly clear. The murderer, the real criminal of DL6, was me!
Name the four men who's been declared not guilty. Turn around and ask for more, confess to a different guilt.
Order!
I told you he was lying.
Order!
He won't go free this time.
Order! Order!
Murder of his father 15 years ago. The unsolved case, the ethics now will finally know who killed Gregory Edgeworth. Was Yogi only accused? Who killed Gregory Edgeworth? Now has justice been used?
Order! Order! I confess this incident is completely unprecedented. I'm not sure what the proper procedures are to follow.
It is simple, Your Honor. We hold a trial. Right here, right now.
Very well. Is the prosecution prepared?
Always.
And the defense?
I'm sorry, Wright. I've wasted all your effort.
I
You don't have...
I need a second to prepare my case, Your Honor.
What case? He already confessed.
I know, Edgeworth. I don't believe you. A nightmare isn't evidence, but this is. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. I'm not giving up on you just yet. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Who killed Gregory Edgeworth? Someone Finn himself. The case is set to expire today. If you don't solve it now, it will die upon the shelf.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
15 years ago, you accidentally murdered your father, Gregory Edgeworth, in this very courtroom. Testify about that matter to the court.
15 years ago, that day, I had gone to the courthouse to observe one of my father's trials. I don't recall very much, but I remember that he had lost, and the prosecution was Mr. Von Karma.
As Gregory Edgeworth's courtroom fell, what a coincidence you could have guessed. 15 years later, he's here for the son's arrest.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck and trapped us in the elevator with the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but as time passed and no help came, Mr. Yogi and my father began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. The bailiff's pistol.
Hold it! Did you know at the time that it was a pistol?
I don't know if I knew what it was, but I remember I knew it was dangerous. And the air was so thin and they were fighting. I panicked, I picked up the gun and I threw it at the bailiff. I heard a single gunshot and I heard a terrible scream. And that's all I remember. I wasn't even sure of that until today.
Gun in the hands of a panicked child. Can he be blamed if the shot went wild? A single gunshot, a single scream. Can he blame it like a lucky dream?
Hold it! Edgeworth, you're sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes. My next memory was that of waking up in the hospital.
I've got you, Edgeworth. I've got you. Honorable members of the court, Miles Edgeworth recalls hearing only one gunshot, but the DL6 case file states that the murder weapon was fired twice. Furthermore, this photograph of the crime scene shows 2 bullet holes, one in the heart of Gregory Edgeworth and one in the elevator door. Now I ask you, where did the second bullet hole come from?
Bullet hole each in the victim and the door. 2 gunshots reporting, no less and no more. Little less fingers after hearing just one. Who was there and fired the gun? Who killed Gregory Edgeworth?
The first shot, fired accidentally by the young Miles Edgeworth, struck the elevator door. At this point, Miles fell unconscious. Therefore, the second shot, the shot that killed Gregory Edgeworth, must have been made by someone else.
But who could this someone else be?
The real murderer, of course.
Who killed Gregory Edgeworth? The bailiff said it was him. The son's memory is clearly dim. Who killed Gregory Edgeworth?
Objection! I knew I should have stopped your foolish claims before they got out of hand, Mr. Wright. If you will recall, look at that case file that you love so dearly. On the first page, what does it say?
No other evidence was found at the scene.
Precisely. If there was another gunshot, there would be another bullet.
But the bullet hole!
Could have been made at any time.
What?
The second bullet, the case falls apart. Only one was found in Gregory Edgeworth's heart. If the gun was fired once or twice supposed,
Edgeworth must have done it, and the case is clearly closed. He killed Gregory Edgeworth. I'm sorry to have wasted the court's time with this pointless cross-examination.
I must say, it seems the prosecution is correct. No objections, Mr. Wright? Mr. Edgeworth?
None, Your Honor. Everything Von Karma has said is true.
Miles Edgeworth, you confess to killing your father.
Yes. I confess.
It feels as though I've been here before, on the day I first entered the courtroom. I should be saying so many things, but my mind's gone blank and I can't begin to think.
He killed
Gregory Edgeworth, accident, but a crime nonetheless.
I killed my own father. I killed him. I confess.
He killed Gregory Edgeworth, an accident, but a crime in the end.
Second bullet must have been taken away. Taken away? By the murderer?
Gregory Edgeworth. By the gun, there's only one. By the gun, there's only one. The case is done.
Judge, render your verdict.
Killed Gregory Edgeworth, his son.
Objection! The second bullet has to exist. It was taken from the crime scene by the murderer.
Why would this murderer spend time picking up a stray bullet?
No, Von Karma, they had to take the bullet. The stray shot went through the elevator door and struck the real murderer.
There was no real murder outside that elevator and no evidence to show that there ever was one.
Edgeworth, didn't Von Karma her? Didn't Von Karma only take one vacation during his career?
Yes, it was right after he adopted me. 15 years ago.
If the defense has secrets with the court, I hope you've brought enough to share.
the real murderer of DL6. Your Honor, I do have a suspect. One.
Mr. Wright, I hope you realize this is a serious accusation.
Not to mention a foolish one.
It all adds up. Mr. Von Karma was in the courthouse and the only one there with motive. His perfect trial record had just been destroyed by a penalty raised by Gregory Edgeworth. There were no witnesses because everyone in the elevator had passed out.
So, my mother wasn't a fraud. She really thought that she channeled the victim.
That Yogi had killed him.
Or that I had. Was Father protecting me?
Mr. Von Karma, you were walking by the elevator when, by pure chance, you were struck by the bullet that fired by the young Miles Edgeworth.
But Mr. Von Karma has been never admitted to a hospital. Why leave such a wound unattended?
He must have been struck in a non-vital area. He recovered by himself during the only vacation of his career.
Never in my life have I...
After all, if you'd gone to the hospital, the bullet could have been used as evidence against you. When that elevator door opened, and you saw the man who had destroyed your perfect record laying unconscious next to a gun, what did you do?
You cannot prove anything. The DL6 case file went missing from the records room, didn't it, cockroach?
Wrong. The defense has a single piece of evidence from DL6. The bullet from Gregory Edgeworth's heart.
What? But well, what does that even prove? Nothing.
It's simple. If the ballistic markings on the bullet inside you match the bullet from my father's heart, then that places you with the gun at the crime scene.
If you think I will just play along, that I will trust any doctor in the world to
You can count on me, pal!
What?
Detective Gumshoe, explain yourself.
Of course, the metal detector will tell us if Von Karma has the bullet inside of him.
No, this is a violation of my privacy. I will not allow this. I will...
Not so useless now, huh?
Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder, and we will solve this case once and for all.
Ah!
That scream! I've heard it in my nightmares! In that elevator! After all this time, after all these years, it was you?
Miles, my son. I raised you. I made you what you are today. This is how you repay your dear father.
You are not my father. You killed my father. And as a prosecutor, as Miles Edgeworth, I condemn you.
Edgeworth? That name is my curse! I will bury you, just like I buried your father!
Well, Your Honor, that sounded like a confession to me.
Yes, I agree with the defense. It seems there's no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No. This courtroom is a disgrace. You, amateur. It is your fault I'm in this mess. It is mere conjecture within you. I just find the ramblings of a madman who has clearly lost his mind. You grasp at straws and stand up there with a condescending grin. No matter how pathetic, you'll do anything to win.
There were people in
You're
this
bluffing.
world who tried to
You haven't got a plan.
frightening.
You're nothing.
They
You stupid,
manipulate.
foolish man. Like a stubborn, foolish swine. You
that they
merely yell
merely
and whine.
At
At last this case will finally unwind.
Some opponents are dishonest, they'll do anything to win. But now I know that I will not give in. And I won't stand for lying or accusing anymore. I know exactly what I'm fighting for. I fight for truth. I fight for justice. I fight for everyone to have a fair chance.
And when faced with tribulation, I think of my own inspiration. She taught me to always hold my stance.
Not guilty.
Fight for all. Fight honor. And we will never rest. Together we'll unite. And ever since the world's creation, mankind has sought its liberation. So throughout this litigation, as we pursue your obligation, no matter what the situation, we will fulfill our obligation for the law's own consecration, for the better of the nation, for the future of all.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
We fight. Okay. Now!
Surprise! Everyone.
My buddy Edgy! Come here, come here. Oh, I told you Nick would get you free.
He's a real ace attorney now, huh? Just like you.
Congrats on your not guilty, pal.
Sure cake. Sorry for trying to get you convicted and all.
I suppose I'm guilty of the same.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm sorry for running out earlier. Your trial and, well, I was trying to...
You have my sincerest apologies. What you did saved my life. I'd be on death row if it weren't for you. Everyone, this is... I need to take a moment.
Edgeworth. The bullet was in his shoulder the whole time.
Yeah, we were there, butthead. I got some pretty good shots, too. How about we talk about those shots over shots? That's how you treat a lady!
You were having Chief Prosecutor Skye?
Fired?
That's what they said, but just demoted. So we're getting a Gant now.
Ha, typical. You with me?
You can trust me, pal.
Edgeworth? Where'd you go? Oh, Edgeworth! There you are.
Right. I must say, I'm forever indebted to you. You're truly amazing. Your foolhardy defense.
I mean, Edgeworth, we're your friends. It's what we do.
But I wish I knew what to do. After all I've done, everyone I've locked away. I truly don't deserve something like this.
Miles, your friends are here for you. I'm here. We could reopen those trials, run fair cases. Someday we can even bring back the jury from both sides of the courtroom. We'll change the world together.
It's a very ambitious proposal, Wright.
Well, I mean, that's how you saved me all those years ago, fighting for justice, defending the innocent. You changed my life that day.
You're not telling me. That class trial all those years ago, that's what inspired you to become a defense attorney?
Well,
Right.
maybe. What am I supposed to say, you know?
You don't have to say anything.
Oh, there you are, Edgy. Hey, I've got something for you.
What is this?
$38? That's a random amount. What can you buy with that?
Lunch money for a few days?
This whole time, after all these years, it was you?
Hey, Nick. This is a happy moment. Let's not spoil it by bickering over who stole from who. Don't arrest me, Edgy.
Oh my God.
You know the saying, right?
When something smells.
Hey, let's go get some real food, pals.
Objection?
Sustained, Miss Fey. I believe it's only fair that I at least cover the tab. I don't suppose this will pay.
What? I have the bags.
You know, I think that's everything.
Thanks for helping me.
I mean, no, it's not too late. You could still say we could figure everything out.
Nick, it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna go back and redo my training and, restore my mother's name.
Well, will I ever see you again?
Yeah? It's like a train ride away. You're so dramatic. I think Edgeworth's rubbing off on you. But are you sure you'll be okay?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think I've just gotten used to having you around. I'm gonna miss you.
I heard it too.
Mia's voice?
Yeah, in court the other day.
Looks like people we really love never leave us.
I'll be there. Just fear you'll be in my heart.
I hope you know I'm glad we met. With no regret. Just promise me you won't forget that for you I will be there.
Oh.
Finally, the case is done, but soon there'll be another one. My search for truth has just begun, and yes, I know, I know there'll be danger, there'll be crime, but I'm not afraid this time. I'll face the world and I'll be fine, because I know I'm not alone.
Finally, the nightmare subsided. Now I know and I can face I know it'll be difficult maybe, but I know the future I can face.
I know the world will never be perfect, but I'll fight for all that it's worth.
I know these trials have brought us together. I know this day is our rebirth. Here I am,
The past far behind us.
here we stand.
Future ahead. And with you trusting me to fulfill
Our decree,
juicy
justice for all.
Here we fight.
love and believe
In your light.
is our guide. And with each passing day, we'll be paving the way for a future
Awakening. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am.
Hello, everyone! I'm Elyse, Etemad, the co-director and emergency last-minute Larry Butz. Thank you for coming to our show. It's been fun, it's been chaos, and we are so glad you could see this all come to life. And now, we'd like to bring out our amazing stage crew. Baker, Jasper Kirchner, Savannah Sekulski, India Markey, Duncan Kowalski, Dorsa Aflatouni, and Elyse, and Miss Manfred. Woo! And next, playing both Maggie and Polly, we have Mady. Come on, guys, stay. Stay! No! Yeah. Mady! Mady? Yay! And the judge and Marvin Grossberg, played by Henry Yearly. And as Yanni Yogi and Frank saw it. No, I'm early. As Yanni Yogi, Frank saw it, and Red White. Whoop! See? Oh, come on, work with me. Vivian, Asher, Bennett. No, come on. Leave it. There we go. Yeah, go on. And as Larry Butz and Lana Skye, yours truly. As Lotta Hart, we have Fransya. Howdy. And as Kid Gumshoe, we have Rowan O'Sullivan. As Mia Fey, we have Audrey Vokolos. And Manfred von Karma, played by Harrison Cobitz. Miles Edgeworth, yeah. Miles Edgeworth, played by Tyson Joe. Woo! Our amazing Mia Fey, played by Belle Starr. And last, and certainly not least, the reason we are all here, our amazing director and the absolute star, blazing star of our show, Maja Mozdzer as Phoenix. And we'd love to give a shout out to our people in the sound booth, Mac Myers, Dylan DiMartino, Toilet Boskaya, Vion Long, and Ethan Chu. So will this phoenix take flight off the ground? Will be renowned now. the trail. We'll keep on searching for the truth, and I don't intend to fail. There's no place I will not go. There's nothing I will do. We'll stand together side by side, and we'll see it through. And when the witness is clearly lying to throw us off our case, we'll find a contradiction to rub in their smug face. And after we have made our careful selection, we'll great result and great inflection. We'll deflect their misdirection, and with evidence as our aid, we'll yell, yell, take that, yell, objection! I don't know if we did the big group bell. What? Give me a second. Guys, big group bell. I don't know if we did it. Ready? Oh, this so much. Can you tell my hands?